Hey guys, it's Pete again from Fitness in Napier. I've come up with a bit of a weekly challenge for you guys. Okay, it's going to be 10 different exercises. Each exercise, we're going to do a minute on each exercise. Okay, it's going to take about 15 minutes in total by the time you have your interchanges and your little rest when required. The reason why I call it a weekly challenge is because the first week, it's only 10 minutes. I want you doing 3 times. Okay, so 3 times is just half an hour a week. Okay, not a lot. Okay, but then the next week we're going to add to it. So we're going to go through twice. Okay, so it'll be 20 minutes to 30 minutes. Okay, each time. So we're going to add to it each week. Eventually we'll get up to 4 sessions in the last week. Okay, and that'll be the end of the month. And then I'll come up with some more advanced stuff for you. Okay, so let's get into it. First exercise. Okay, it's just a high plank. In position. Okay, initially I want you driving the hands into the floor. Okay, without moving the hands, I want you to try and press the hands together like you're fully engaging all your muscles. Draw the belly button in, tense the core. Okay, we're just holding here. Okay, in this position we want to keep our hips level, keep our back nice and straight. You want your torso, your body parallel with the floor. Okay, so we're going to hold this for 1 minute. It could get a bit sore. If we have to, drop to the knees. Ideally, keep them up. Okay, after that minute's up, like I said, pushing into the floor, we're going to get down into the low plank on our forearms. Okay, I want you holding this for a minute as well. Okay, once again, we're keeping our body parallel with the floor. Don't drop the hips, it arches the back too much. Keep them up, lock that core in, keep it strong. Pushing through. You'll probably feel some shaking going on. You can push through that, it's only a minute. Okay, once you've done a minute on the low plank, turn it over. Once you get into crunches, feet down, shoulder blades off the floor, constantly. After the crunch, don't come down, we're just crunching for a minute. Focusing on the upper abdominals here. Exhaling as you come up. That removes the air out of the diaphragm, allows the abdominals to contract fully. As you come up, that's when they contract. On the way down, they lengthen. Pushing through. We've got this for a minute. Okay, may require a stretch in between. Stretch for 5 seconds, lengthen the abdominals as long as you can. Then we've got reverse curls. Small isolated movements. Knees come in line with the belly button, pushing up to the ceiling, controlling it down and out. Don't want those legs going past 90 with the floor. Just small, isolated movements. Focusing on the lower abdominals here. As I said, guys, we're just going a minute on each exercise. Okay, so the burn will still kick in, but because it's just a minute, you can push through. Use that mental strength. After reverse curls, stretch it out. We have oblique twists. Focusing on one side of the core at a time, from the center of the abdominals out to the obliques. Once you're focusing on elbows out wide, shoulder to knee. Don't twist too much with the elbow. Keep them open, shoulder to knee. Line your shoulder up with the knee. And it's like you're doing a one-sided crunch. Working one side of the core at a time. Okay, we don't want to twist too much and roll it over. Just keep them in control. 1 minute on each. Like I said, may require a stretch in between. Lengthen the abdominals. Make the most of that. Okay, after the oblique twist, we get in position, we're going to focus on the glutes now. Okay, so we're bending the knees, driving your heels into the floor, bringing the hips up, squeezing the glutes, controlling it down. Okay, just shy of the floor. Squeeze, control it down, squeeze it up. I know it looks a bit provocative, but don't worry about that. Nobody's watching you at home. And that's the best thing about this workout. You can do it at home. Squeeze those glutes up. We're doing this for 1 minute. Okay, after that, we get into singles. Extend one leg, control it down and up. These will be fatiguing after the doubles. So just go 5 on each side, and then change. Pushing through the heel, down and up, squeeze. Squeeze those glutes. Keep the belly button drawn in. Just focusing on one glute at a time with the singles. Squeeze that glute. Shaping it here. Okay, constantly keeping the core strong. Squeeze. It's all about focusing what those muscle fibers are doing. On the way down, they lengthen. As you come up, they contract. Okay? Have a stretch out again. Okay, next exercise after the glute bridge. We've got squats. Initially, feet shoulder width apart, just a little bit wider. Okay, full extension of the legs. Drive your feet into the floor, contracting the quads and the glutes. By contract, I just mean squeeze. Really push those feet into the floor. Once you're controlling the movement down, getting the bum down low like you're sitting on the toilet. Now push that floor away from you. Constantly squeezing, and squeezing the glutes as well. Hips forward at the top, control it down. Good. Push those feet into the floor. Squeeze and squeeze. Control it down as well. Again, it's like you're pushing the floor away. Squeeze and control. Constantly working those muscle fibers. Drive it up and squeeze. A minute of these. Controlling down, pausing for 2, drive and squeeze. Okay, by squeezing, we're just going for a full contraction at the top. Contracting, feel the muscle fibers lengthen on the way down. Activating, coming together, squeeze. Okay, one minute on each. All control, squeeze at the top. Okay, lunges. We're just going to alternate. 1 foot forward. When we come forward, the back knee goes down. Okay, I don't want you leaning over the top of that knee. Okay, back knee straight down. Helps look out to the joints. Okay, what we're doing, we're driving it back, stepping forward, back knee down, pushing through the heel. Push through that heel. Keeping our torso strong, our core strong, helps with the balance, it stabilizes. Big push back, push through the heel. If you push through the heel, it helps activate the hamstrings and the glutes some more. Okay, we alternate, we do this for a minute. Okay, last exercise, just tricep dips. You can do these on the seat at home, on the couch. Okay, I want you focusing on bending the elbows, working the triceps, the back of the arms. What we're doing with these, as you bend, those triceps are going to lengthen. As you extend, they're going to shorten and contract. Take the feet out as far as you can. That advances it. The further in they are, the easier it is. Okay, so we're bending at the elbows, full extension, squeeze. I don't want to see this. Okay? Not much of a workout, bending. Full extension, squeeze. Bit of a hold at the top. Really contract those muscles as you do. Control it down, full extension, squeeze. And again, focus on those muscle fibers, lengthening down, full extension, contracting up. Alrighty guys, so 10 exercises. Push through those 3 times in a week. First week, just do it once. Second week, do it twice. Third week, you know where I'm heading with this. By the time the 4th week, you're doing it 4 times per session, 3 times. Blast it out for a month, guys. Push hard.